Hey.
What the f***?
Throughout the Sea of Thieves, one thing that has been persistent from the very first time it was launched is the existence of these strange structures, mostly found underwater. Most of them are in ruins and appear to have no use, but one thing that seems to be a reoccurring arrangement with these structures is the existence of these large, strange pedestals with a triangular cutout in the center. Next to these pedestals is always an archway. In the E3 trailer, we can see Flameheart emerging from one of these archways and attacking some plundering pirates. Also, before entering the Legends hideout in Daggertooth, one of these structures is also present right before entering the portal, which leads me to believe that these structures are some sort of portal, maybe a fast travel system left by those who once used them. I think it's safe to assume that these structures were built by the merfolk, mainly because they always appear underwater. And in the cave system at N13, we can see an almost shrine-like area which appears devoted to these structures. Also in the Devil's Roar at Sindet Isle, another one of these structures can be seen, with the same pedestal. This is proof that the merfolk were present in the Devil's Roar long before Captain Morrow, and long before the Ancients. But we also know that the merfolk aren't actually a race of beings. They are a race of humans that were taken by a curse. The story for this is explained at Discovery Ridge. The area's cave paintings left by the Ancients depict a story of the curse slowly taking them over and calling them to the sea. Some taking on a much more malevolent form and luring sailors to their death, whilst others are helpful and save sailors from the curse that has tainted them. It's not known whether becoming an evil merfolk is either the eventual transformation, or whether, like humans, some are evil and some are good. But we do know that there are two different alignments for these creatures. Those who are taken by the curse forget their previous lives and take on an entirely new existence. And we also know that the Ancients and the merfolk were the original inhabitants of the Sea of Thieves. Both the Ancients and the merfolk were very cautious of outsiders. They would often talk with one another and share knowledge on architecture, discoveries, and stories about sea monsters. And both of these factions also possessed powerful artifacts. It is my belief that these lands in the Sea of Thieves used to be thriving with these two factions. Large structures and ancient altars were present on every isle. But in order to essentially preserve the peace and make sure these two tribes could remain untainted by the prying eyes of the outside world, they used an ancient artifact to hide them, but with limited understanding, something terrible happened. And the lands were engulfed by a malevolent fog that stripped the lands and spread terrible curses. Those who survived began to develop the shroud breakers to help purge this fog, but it was too late. The lands were stripped of everything they had strived to preserve, and slowly, over time, the Ancients died out. Leaving the merfolk alone to wander the oceans. That's it for today, folks. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you really like the video, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. And hell, click that bell so you're always informed of Sea of Thieves news updates and other general random guff that I might upload. Until next time, everybody, happy sailing. Bye-bye.